Alright, so, hello. We're going to do a quick...
Let's do a good hello.
Hello!
We're together, honey.
3, 2, 1.
Hello!
So, welcome to a very quick episode of the Pogo Show. We're going to be covering a couple of topics very quickly because it's very late here. Sofia's going to be going over the bug event real quick. I'm going to be touching on GIRATINA origin form. But just a little quick sneak peek at the end of this little episode, we're going to have some very important news regarding the safari zone that we're going to be getting in Brisbane. Yeah.
You heard it here first.
You heard it. Laugh at us all you want, but we're working on it. We got the petition. It's all happening. We'll talk about that shortly. First of all, massive shout out to my beautiful partner for getting me my new Jesus piece, as I like to call it.
Shiny little gang up.
I've been seeing this on the internet for ages, and it came in the mail today.
Yep. You're welcome.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about the bug event. This is going to happen between the 2nd and the 9th of April. So basically when I'm putting this up, the event has already started basically. So obviously as the event suggests, we're going to have a lot of new bug spawn rates. The biggest thing with that, obviously more spawn rates when it comes to bugs, but also when it comes to the instances. And that's something that I haven't seen before. So we're not gonna have 30 minutes anymore, but you actually get an hour per instance. So obviously more time to spend catching Pokemons, but also you're gonna get more Pokemons per instance. That's
huge.
Which is really good value for the money.
Love it.
We love it. Another thing is, obviously when you're spinning the Pokestops, we're gonna get bug events tasks, which means that there might be a new shiny coming out.
Fingers crossed, huh?
So that's not confirmed, but that's something we're definitely hoping for. And we were just talking about it before. We think that it's either gonna be Scyther or Weedle. I
would froth on shiny Scyther. I would froth on shiny Weedle. But Scyther especially.
Yeah, especially Scyther. It's one of the strongest ones, isn't it?
Yeah, the strongest bug type
Pinsir.
Is Pinsir,
yeah. Okay, so, but we already have 3 shinies out already, and obviously Pinsir, which I think was during the same time as the Gengar event. We also got Caterpie, and the third one is Pineco. So Michael, lucky bastard, already has 4 of them. I have none. Not even close.
So not one Shineco.
No one Shineco. So hopefully we can get one of those 3, but also we're hoping for one new extra one as well. So Scyther.
I got really lucky on the Pinsir day. I snatched up 8 of those little cheeky boys.
I got 1.
Didn't get a Lotad though.
At least I got 1.
But we're going to move into origin form GIRATINA. So obviously we've all seen altered form for a while. We're going to put up a little picture between the two. Ta-da! So altered form is obviously Leggy Boy. Origin form is obviously Flappy Boy. So basically I want to go through a quick list of, I guess, the supreme counters for what we're dealing with here. So origin form GIRATINA is a dragon and a ghost type Pokemon. So you want to be using dragons, you want to be using ghosts, you want to be using dark, you want to be using ice. This could potentially be one of the greatest, if not the greatest up until 6th gen, ghost type attacking Pokemon. It's no secret that altered form GIRATINA is absolute king in Ultra League. But what I'm saying is that origin form GIRATINA is potentially going to be a king in Master League purely because it has Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball ruins lives. It destroys villages, it pillages countries, it leaves whole nations in famine. It's that strong. So we want to start with basically fighting fire with fire. With dragons, you want to fight it with dragons. So the top pick is going to be...
Let me guess. I got 2 guesses.
Okay.
Rayquaza and Dragonite.
Rayquaza is definitely number 1. Dragonite's in the top 6. My second pick's going to be actually Dialga. I don't think Dialga has the highest DPS, but Dialga being a dragon and the steel type means it's not weak against dragons. So it's going to last a really long time. My third pick is going to be Palkia. Again, maxed out Palkia. If you've got maxed out Dragonites, just use that.
I have.
Yeah, I have. If you've got a bunch of Dragonites, just use your Dragonites essentially. If you got lucky Dialgas like this boy here, Gengar Chain boy, then use your Dialgas. So Rayquaza, Dialga, Palkia, Dragonite is going to be the easiest one to get out there. Salamence is someone or something. It is a Pokemon that you want to use, especially with Bag on Day coming up. You're going to be able to lock and load Salamancers considering this event goes for the whole of April. So those are my dragon picks. We've got to move into the dark type picks. So Blight Crunch Tyranitar is going to be, so I'd call that your God tier. Your second tier is going to be Bite Crunch Tyranitar. Weavile is going to be a big one. So the interesting thing about Weavile versus this is you want to keep the Dark Feint attack and you also want to keep the Ice Charge attack. You're going to do a lot of damage. The next one after that's going to be Mamoswine, obviously with Powder Snow and Avalanche. Mewtwo as well, Psycho Cut Shadow Ball is going to be a great choice. And the trump card, Snorlax. So feel free to use a Snorlax. It's not going to put out a lot of DPS, but that bad boy is going to last 50 seconds in a match.
It's not going to die.
Snorlax, especially being a normal type with a dragon with Outrage, is actually viable. It's not top tier, it's not God tier, first tier or second tier, but it's viable. If you want to be that guy that puts it in and doesn't have to refresh, if you've got a big group, use a Snorlax. If you're looking to duo this, which comes out I think at around 41,000 CP, you want to be using purely
Rayquaza
dragons. Now this boy Gengar, even though he has the highest DPS right now, is just going to get cleaned up. Now ironically, I think the ultimate counter to Origin Giratina is going to be Origin Giratina. Doesn't quite have the highest DPS, but the TDO and DPS mixed together makes it actually twice as good as any ghost Pokemon in the game, in the meta right now, anywhere up to 6th gen. So that's something to keep in mind. So as you can see over here, essentially the only difference between them is that the altered form has 224 HP, the origin form has 224 HP. The altered form has 187 attack. The origin form has 225 attack. So that's about all I have to say about that one. So really get out there, punch out as many of these as possible. They are going to be extremely cool. I'm excited, I'm pumped, I'm juiced. Look at me, I'm steaming. My eyes are bleeding.
Yeah, my eyes are really bleeding as well. Anyway, so back to the whole Safari Zone topic. So tomorrow we actually have a really exciting meeting with Lena. She's a very cool girl. She made this whole initiative happen and she didn't think much about it, but she actually created a big movement here in Brisbane. So really stoked to meet with her tomorrow. We're gonna talk about different ways that we're gonna film it and obviously where we're gonna have the events and yeah, more in detail. So obviously if you guys wanna know more about it, stay tuned and subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe because not only did she do the petition, we've got multiple members of parliament on board. And obviously Sofia and myself run a marketing company, so we're actually going to be running the Safari Zone meetings out of our office in beautiful Milton.
So exciting!
Very exciting. So we're going to be using our boardroom to get all these meetings down pat. If you are from anywhere in Queensland, I'm friends with everyone in all the different groups around Queensland, Rocky, Mackay, Cairns, Bundy, all you guys. If you want to be a part of it, shout out. Join the committee because we're going to make it happen. But more importantly, we're going to have I'm not going to say exclusive rights, but we're going to be doing interviews with Lena and other Safari committee members every single week on the Pogo Show, just to keep you updated as to where we're at getting this in Brisbane. So we'll be doing that at least once a week. So make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with what's happening with the Safari Zone in Brisbane. It will be coming, it will be awesome, and we will see you there.
And we will film it as well.
We're keen to meet everyone. We can't wait for everyone to come see our beautiful city Brisbane and enjoy it as much as we do.
And I might actually be able to put together some merch as well. Some nice t-shirts, some nice hats maybe. So if you guys have any suggestions or anything like that, just let me know. I can fix something up.
Brisbane is my city. That's why I stay litty. Yeah. Alright, well.
Every day, bro.
It's the Pogo Show flow.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in real quick. We will update you guys about what's happening with everything once we get the information. So
enjoy the bug event, enjoy GIRATINA hunting, and make sure that you sub and stay in contact with us regarding the Safari Zone. Peace, love, and chicken grease.
Thank you guys. Puss, puss.